The moon hung low over the Nile, casting silver light across the royal palace of Alexandria. Inside, the last queen of Egypt prepared to meet her fate. Her name was Cleopatra, a woman of unmatched beauty, brilliance, and ambition. Born into a crumbling kingdom, she had ruled with both charm and cunning, determined to keep Egypt free from the growing power of Rome. But now, as the city burned and her enemies closed in, the Queen of the Nile stood alone. Cleopatra was no ordinary monarch. She spoke 9 languages, commanded fleets, and ruled beside 2 of Rome's most powerful men, Julius Caesar and later Mark Antony. With Caesar, she secured her throne. With Antony, she found love and doom. Their alliance defied Rome itself. Together, they dreamed of a new empire, one ruled from Alexandria, where East and West would unite. But Rome saw them as a threat. And when Octavian, Caesar's adopted son, marched his legions into Egypt, the dream began to die. The final battle was fought at Actium, where Antony and Cleopatra's fleet was crushed. Defeated, they fled back to Egypt, knowing the end was near. Now, on this final night, Cleopatra stood among the remnants of her empire, the walls draped in gold, the air heavy with incense and sorrow. Antony had fallen by his own hand, choosing death over capture, and Cleopatra knew she would soon face the same fate, but not as a prisoner, not in chains. She dressed in royal robes of white and gold, placed her crown upon her head, and adorned herself with the jewels of her ancestors. Historical accounts, like those from Plutarch, suggest she orchestrated her death with meticulous care. She commanded her servants to bring her a basket of figs, within which a deadly asp was hidden. It was a deliberate act of defiance. The bite of the asp, a serpent sacred to the goddess Isis whom Cleopatra embodied, was a royal death, a divine departure. It ensured she would never be paraded through the streets of Rome in Octavian's triumphal procession. Her end would be on her own terms, in her own palace as a queen. As the venom coursed through her, the last pharaoh of Egypt embraced eternity, forever cementing her legend not as a defeated captive, but as the immortal Queen of the Nile. Her story became a timeless tale of power, love, and tragedy, echoing through the corridors of history.